Listen, I prefer my solitude over a sex doll. I'm cool with it.
Not to mention, like, the more advanced those things become, like, they're going to connect to the internet and stuff so they can download new firmware and subroutines and stuff like that. What is preventing somebody from uploading some, malware into that shit, gets up in the middle of the night like Chucky and murders your ass?
Or what about this? Say it has cameras built into it, and then all of a sudden there's cameras of your O face on the internet as you're banging a fake sex doll. That is nightmare fuel right there.
You're banging the equivalent of an Xbox Connect with tits.
Yeah, that is like the naked in school slow motion dream right there.
The world does not cater to intelligent people. It revolves around the lowest common denominator. And that's why most humans are easily manipulated sheeple who will put up with anything as long as they get their lard-fried burgers from a hole in the wall, free porn, and 2-day shipping. Curse of the High IQ dives into what it's like having your mind held hostage by boring idiots in the rat race of humanity. The cheese is in the description.
What up, you freeze-dried, fornicating, devilish monkeys? This is Blake, and this is Popp. And it's time for another ride and roast with 2 Richard salads in a car.
Yeah.
And I got a humdinger for you today.
Oh my God. He just, so far I've only heard the title, but this is insane.
Bodybuilder marries sex doll after long-term romance.
All right, wait, a bodybuilder?
Bodybuilder marries sex doll after long-term romance.
So this is a guy with a chiseled physique.
Yes.
And he can't get himself just a woman to bang once in a while.
Evidently not. Or maybe he just said screw it.
Yeah, well.
No pun intended.
No, I can understand that.
But this is the equivalent. If you remember sologamy, we did an episode about it, when feminists decide they're going to marry themselves.
Yeah.
This is like the MGTOW equivalent of that. Just because it's MGTOW doesn't mean we're not going to make fun of you. Because this is pathetic.
I'm not a fan of this.
Proving that love is blind and sometimes kooky. A bodybuilder from Kazakhstan. Well, there you go. There's your problem right there.
It's from Stan.
Yeah, he's from the Stan. Has tied the knot with his dearly beloved, a sex doll he dated for 8 months before proposing a year ago.
What the? It's got to be. This has got to be a publicity stunt.
You know what? That hadn't even occurred to me, but it would make all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've got wedding photos in here. It's quite redonkulous, which is why we have to talk about it. But
yes.
This is like an 8-month courtship, and then you propose.
That's so stupid.
To the.
I got to get a Camaro, man.
How does it say yes? Is it one of those $10,000 models? Clad in a black tux and a bow tie, Yuri Tolchko, I don't know how to pronounce that, Tolochko, is seen planting a gentle kiss on Margot, he gave her a name, who appears a bit stiff in her revealing white gown.
Stiff?
Just wait till the wedding night.
Oh my God.
As she clutches a bouquet of flowers and stares into the distance. I'm just wondering what is going to happen to this dude. If this is some kind of marketing campaign, even still, because this was reported on so widely. I mean, we know the media, whether it's in the Western world, Eastern world, doesn't matter. They don't follow up on this stuff as vigorously as they promote the original story.
No, they don't ever do that.
So even if this is complete BS...
we'll never know.
The stigma is still going to be tied to this dude for the rest of his natural born life.
And we'll never know if it was a publicity stunt. We'll think it's real.
The couple also shared a romantic first kiss in front of dozens of guests who attended.
Dude, I wouldn't even go to this.
He invited people to watch.
Oh my God.
Come watch me tie the knot with my... No, I got to do a Russian accent. Come watch me tie the knot with my lovely sex doll. Her name Margot. She like Stolichная.
Oh my God.
What?
That's nuts, man.
You tying knot with sex doll? Yes, I tie knot with sex doll. The best part is that when I get tired of her, I just throw her out. I get a new one. She don't take half my stuff.
That's right.
Well, silver lining.
You can take her out back and burn her.
Quite literally.
Can you imagine that? You put up a big funeral pyre and you throw a body on there. Your neighbors, you spark it up. Your neighbors, they go nuts.
He's
Man,
got the only swimming pool in Kiev,
dude.
And he freaking he like makes his own canoe, freaking Ron Swanson style, builds a pyre, puts her on it, puts her in the middle of the swimming pool, lights up a cigar, and says, "Goodbye, my love. Go to heaven."
Can you imagine a comedy skit like that if I actually did that? I actually did that.
Now that's how you get swatted.
Yeah, they all show up.
People think you're burning a body in the middle of your backyard. Yeah. You got like ribs on the barbecue. You're smoking a frickin' cigar. You're drinking straight out of a bottle of Stoli, and it looks like there's a burning bitch in the middle of your swimming pool inside of a canoe you made yourself. And they come jumping over the fence. Freeze! Do not. Hey.
No. I'd be like this. I'd be like, what?
You're welcome to do autopsy. I swear it's not real. She my ex-wife. Freeze! Okay, fine. All right, you do autopsy. You pay me back later. Okay? Okay. Do not drink that. That's expensive but oh, you bastard. Okay. They impounded my goodies as evidence. Son of a bitch.
Oh, man, that would be hilarious.
And then, of course, they find his new wife in the house.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny, though?
Yeah. Margot is Margon.
Of course, you have to have like a neutral piece of property because they're gonna climb up your ass with a telephone with a microscope once they find out that you're f***ing with them. And they'll be like, oh. And you wind up like doing 3 years for penis pills you're not supposed to have.
The couple also shared a romantic first dance in front of dozens of guests who attended the traditional ceremony, which was shared on Instagram. The Sun reported.
How do you do a first dance?
No shame.
Oh my God.
No shame. Oh, it gets even crazier toward the bottom here. It's happened to be continued. The actor and bodybuilder wrote. Okay, so he's an actor. Okay, this is definitely sounding more like a publicity stuff.
Yeah.
The dude has like 86,000 followers, or at least he did at the time of
oh my
publishing.
God.
I'll put a couple of the pictures in the art and the video, because this is nuts. On your chin. The unconventional couple got engaged in December of 2019 when the bald, blue-eyed hunk, who described himself as a sexy maniac, popped the question.
Oh my God.
And I'm sure she enthusiastically said, yes.
Here's the weird part.
Sounds
if
like
he actually gets like a real chick on the side, is she going to be jealous of the doll?
I don't know, man.
I think she will.
It's going to be getting jealous of a speaking spell.
A speaking spell that is a sperm sump and can suck it right through a garden nozzle.
Spit in my mouth. Piss in my ass.
Oh my God! Stop. Speaking spell. Dude, that shit's hilarious.
This is a speaking spunk.
Speaking spunk.
That should be. We need to make an episode called Speaking Spunk.
We need to do that. That is actually.
Or we can make an ad about it. To make one of our little infomercials. Images shared on social media illustrate the couple's romantic lifestyle, including sunny vacations and bubble baths.
What?
Can they take a bubble bath?
I don't know.
Tolochko said he met Margot at nightclub, where he rescued her from some unwanted attention, adding that they had planned to take the plunge in March before the coronavirus pandemic hit. Okay.
All right.
So,
well, first of all,
if we're to take him at his word, you know what that means. It means that this was someone else's doll first. Because he met her at a nightclub where he rescued her from some unwanted attention.
All right, first of all, you and I both know that's impossible. Second of all...
Maybe it was a bachelor party?
Well, second... That's even worse.
I know. Dudes get drunk enough, and in a collective, they drink their IQs down to zero, all of a sudden passing around a sex doll.
Seems like a good idea.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Break out your drinking straw.
Stop! That's so nasty. God, why do you do that to me?
Hey, the images are in my head, too. Do you
They
think
hurt
I'm
me
any more or less happy about that?
They hurt me more, man.
They hurt me more. But they hurt me more. I'm not happy. Pop's going to break up with me.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
The only requirements for a wedding to take place in Kazakhstan are that both consenting partners have to be male and female over 18 years old, with no mention of whether dolls are included. Well, I highly doubt that the doll is 18 years old.
Yeah.
If it is, then we have a whole other problem.
Yeah, we do.
But what really blows my thinking meat and makes me think that, if this is a publicity stunt, it's got to be one of the supreme publicity stunts of all time, is that I'm not looking this article up on some trash rag or something. This isn't on Break or like Lad
or the Good Men Project
or the Good Men Project or any of these other things. This was on news.com.au. Australia is one of their main sites, and it was first published in the New York Post.
Jesus.
And
really?
republished with permission. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. What do you even say to that?
First of all, if this is a publicity stunt,
good on you.
It has been pulled off to a monumental level.
This has been executed flawlessly, because here we are. We're making a whole video about it. We're talking about it.
Golf clap to you, bro.
That's amazing.
That is pretty good. Holy crap.
What do you say to that? It's some Kazakhstani bodybuilder tying the knot with a sex doll that he met at a nightclub.
Well, first of all.
And then he invites guests.
Yeah.
And photographers.
How can
and
anyone
the media
take this serious? If I had to do something like that, if I went to a function like this, I'd be laughing the entire time.
Oh, I would go for the open bar if they had one.
I would show up in black pants and a black T-shirt.
Could you imagine
and
that?
drink you dry.
Absolutely. Fakers and takers. Watch the episode. Links in the description. But could you imagine being one of his friends or family getting that phone call? Oh God, imagine his parents. Holy shit. He calls up and mommy on the phone. Hello? Hello. How you doing? Oh, you're getting married. That's fantastic. You...
What?
What? Doll. Met her at club. Ivan, come here. I put son on speakerphone for you. Yes, mother, I get married to Doll. I'm Margot. I met her at club. She beautiful. We date for 8 months. I proposed to her. Your father is going to gun shed. Ivan! Ivan!
He's going to gun shit.
You just killed your father.
Oh, man.
I bring you his favorite scorpion belt for a wedding gift. Goodbye.
We might be out of YouTube jail, but we are still on parole. One more community guidelines strike in the next 90 days could terminate this channel for good. So be sure to follow our alternate channels in the description for complete episodes, and stay tuned for Grunt Speak Live every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on youtube.com/RedonkulaSPop.